and says the volume of domestic violence calls is so high, it's pulling resources from other crime deterrents. He says just last year, there were more than 12,000 reports of domestic violence alone. And that was one of the lower years in New Orleans, as these stats attest. J.D. Career has more on a rise in at-home violence.
Adriana Winfrey says her work as a domestic violence advocate is an around-the-clock labor of love. When she's not seeing clients, Winfrey takes the time to pack small kits for women who she says finally work up the courage to leave at-home abuse.
It may not be in a violent situation at that time, but opportunity presents itself and you just have to leave, like right then and there.
Winfrey says she started her organization, Aaron's Nest, to reach out to provide help to other victims.
Did I go through a hellified domestic violence situation? Yes, I did. Did I wish I had an Aaron's Nest at that point? Yes, I did.
Winfrey says recently there's been an influx of people coming to her for support. She believes it's because not enough attention is being paid to domestic abuse victims.
Sometimes you have to go through so much to prove that you need the help that by the time you get ready to get it, you're all exhausted. It's bad enough you're dealing with mental, emotional, stressful, financial issues, especially with dealing with children.
Winfrey says it's a cause and effect when looking at the amount of domestic violence in New Orleans with the rise in youth crime we are seeing around the city.
They get an attitude of like they really don't care. So, you know, when you see violence in the home, to go out into the street and do it, it's a understood situation. It's a comfortable situation. You getting hurt from home, somebody gonna feel you on that day. And sometimes that's their, that's their mentality.
Which is why she knew more had to be done.
Hey, Keisha, how you doing today?
Winfrey started a weekend class called Helping Our Parents in hope to bring clarity to the question, what about the parents?
Most of the parents are 16. The grandparents are in their 30s, maybe, and the great-grandparents are slightly in their 40s. So it's not the same dynamics that we had before, and the resources are not readily available.
One of those parents is Keisha Bowie, who is currently a client of Aaron's Nest. Bowie says she is thankful for everything Winfrey has done and continues to do for domestic violence victims.
It gives people strength. I found strength through her.
A driving motivation for Winfrey to never give up.
It makes me feel like the work that I'm doing is like, it's needed. It's, it's purpose-filled, like someone out there needs me. I wake up in my mind thinking about people like Keisha that I feel like really needs someone to help them. And if I quit, then who they gonna have?
Winfrey says she wants to be a bright light in a dark place. J.D. Career, Eyewitness News.